A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. Ching Athletics Complex in Honolulu. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the North Dakota State Bison and the Hawai'i Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Rainbow Warriors headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bison will have the first possession in this one as their offense comes out to go to work. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Off the play fake on first down. The sure hands, it's Myers. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Boley. Makes a catch. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Might be changing the route. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. A first down for the offense. Looking for room. It's Scott. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Scott, and they're able to get him down.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like...
And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
Now, coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did. And they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive.
It's on the extra point. He'll return it. For the first time in this one. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Let's take a second to think about Hawaii. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Rainbow Warriors are flying down the field. Complete on the left to Smith. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Red pass hits complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. On the option. He'll do it himself. Maybe a crease. All the way! Touchdown, Hawaii!
And how about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver is the pitch man. And when he gets it, he does what he does best. Turn the afterburners on and takes it to the house.
And they tacked on the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play, first snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls it, fired complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Wants to throw. It's Bowling. Grabs it in the middle. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. The 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Nice move to keep running. Makes a grab and room to run. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Off-play action on first down. What a job to lay out and make the catch. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Got open on the post and then had no regard for his body in making that catch.
Exactly right. You know you're going to get hit a lot of times coming over the middle of the field, but he runs that post, lays out, makes the play for his quarterback. That's a tough hombre.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through a tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 3rd. And that's incomplete, a defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Right down the middle. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it. It's Shelton. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he could not get loose on the run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Bring in the heat. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
I really like the 3rd down plan here. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, forcing the 4th down.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
The run inside. It's Scott. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw, it's Boley. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. On 1st down from their own 22. On the move, it's Scott. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. They only need about the length of the football to convert on 2nd down. On the option. He'll toss it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. How about this defense? Another stop. This one right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Going to field this one in tight quarters. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Peters. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. I
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. On target. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Looking to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Rainbow Warriors will snap it on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Shelton. Might have a chance. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. They've been running it, but now the pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Hawaii calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And he barely got enough of that one to somehow tuck it into the left corner just over the crossbar. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Bowling. This time on target. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the 1st half. New set of downs after the completion.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. That last connection just a hair short of the 1st down, but it opens an array of opportunities on 2nd and short. He uncorks one deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Firing to the right, complete. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. To the air on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Scott. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Complete to the left. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Minnesota taking on the number 6 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the home squad engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game where just about anything could happen. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Honolulu. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity.
Here's a little room there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense moving forward now.
Makes the grab in their space. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Throws to the tight end. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a new set of downs. The option look. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Neutral zone is on action.
Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Defense will back up and make things a little easier here on 3rd and 4. From the gun, wants to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors! They take the lead here in the second half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Boley. Tight end finds a soft spot. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He wants to change this route. Finding some room. Makes it past the marker. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Complete. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Scott. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Looking left. He makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
The Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. He might want another play. Finding an escape route. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll move the tight end. On the run, it's Mitchell. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Steps away to find some room. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that 2nd down incompletion. He's got it and still on his feet. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, North Dakota State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance. Not late. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it inside the 25. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. From the red zone, it's Shelton. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he got it! And they've made it a one-possession game here in the fourth quarter.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Pucks it out of the air. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and look for room. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Unleashes one. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. On the draw, it's Shelton. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They'll ride the hot hand. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. And some room to work. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Quarterback making adjustments. To the ground to try to move the chains. Delivers the stiff arm. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Could be an alley. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.